We think of a dirty grill as being seasoned, but one free from excessive fat and char buildup will get the job done and without the risk of unwanted flare-ups. Having your garden hose or extinguisher closed can help keep accidents from becoming emergencies. Try to maintain a 3 to 4 foot safety zone around the grill while it's in use. This will minimize injury.
So when is the outdoor day, the Saturday or the Sunday?
Knocking it over.
It's next Saturday.
Okay, that's what DFMD Outdoor Fires and
6
Grilling.
o'clock start.
Enjoy your grilling season
So
safely.
you probably need to be down there about 5.
The Des Moines
5:30.
Radio Group is proud
Sounds
to
good.
support
5.
the Des Moines Fire Department.
Okay.
Now streaming only on Disney+. The Fantasy Focus Football Podcast.
We have seen a wide receiver trade has resulted in not just the quarterback
I
making
wanna
that
get rid of
quantum
this.
leap, but in a lot of cases, the wide receiver making that big leap as well.
Which one?
Diggs became a better player.
Oh, that may-
A.J. Brown became himself in Philadelphia.
Do you have the interview? Go so interview,
And
you hit that off.
I feel like Calvin Ridley could be the next
Which
great
one?
receiver who got
Which
traded.
one's the
The
interview?
Fantasy
Hold on,
Focus
I gotta
Football Podcast. Check it out on the ESPN app.
Oh, okay.
Wherever you
That's
listen
still
to
on.
podcasts. KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN. Des Moines sports leader. And that was gone! A Des Moines Radio Group station.
The following show on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN.
Morning, everybody.
Powered by Outdoor Tradition TV LLC.
All stations, clear the air lanes, clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good old US of A. Thanks for everybody watching us on Facebook Live this morning. If you like toggling through the radio or the Facebook Live, just remember we had to move it off of my profile and move it on the Outdoor Call Radio app page on Facebook. So I'm doing that. So good morning, Alan, so I can see everybody's messages. I can see everybody's messages again. Isn't that awesome? It is awesome. Anyway, we got a good show for you today. Show's brought to you first by our good friends down at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. If you're looking for a place to put your trailer, your camper, your boat, somewhere, something you just need to store, they can take great care of you down in Carlisle, Iowa. It's just $60 a month. You get a month free if you pay for the year in advance. You get a 12 by 50 assigned spot. Security gates are 24/7 access. Security cameras, discount for multiple spots. Plus, you can also get referral finders fees and all that other stuff. Give Tracy, Dick, or Danielle a call. 515-822-1362, and they'll take great care of you. Good people down there in Carlisle at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. All right, we got a good show for you today. We're going to be talking with Charlie Munday from Grandview University shooting teams. The kids had a really good shooting season this year, so congrats. Good morning, Tony. Good to see you, buddy. Had a really good there. In the 8 o'clock hour, we got Colonel Rowland from Waypoint TV. We're going to talk a little elk hunting with him. In between there, I got a Sportsman's Warehouse fishing report. We got some trivia to do and our usual fun stuff. So, we want to call in 244-1350 is the number to call, and we'll take good care of you. All right, let's head on over to the phones and go say hi to our buddy Charlie Munday. Hi, Charlie.
Hey, how we doing?
I'm good. Congrats on a good season.
Yeah, we had a good season. Had some of our had one of our young guys do really well. So yeah, we're right in the middle of getting ready to get fired up for the next one.
Yeah, you had an excellent. Didn't you have 1 or 2 national champions this year?
Yeah, I had a true freshman be a national champion in trap shooting. So pretty exciting. So makes this year even more exciting.
A lot of kids are heading back to school right now, Charlie, and you guys offer some stuff. I was pretty impressed when you told me that. You actually, if they have if a kid or a child or however you want to say that, a ute has a passion for shooting, they can actually go to school pretty much for free, depending on what you guys come to terms with. But if they once they get their scholarship established at Grandview. It goes all the way through their education career. I mean, it doesn't change every year, right?
Right. It's called Grandview Complete, and so our students come in. They have a couple things where they have to meet with a counselor every semester, and it's basically kind of a self check for them too to keep their grades up and things like that. But if they they meet those requirements while they're in school, we guarantee we won't raise their tuition rate more than 2.5%, which, some of the state colleges and stuff they can raise them quite a bit every year. And, some of the colleges out there, they get you in, they kind of lowball you your freshman year, and it costs more as you go down the path. And Grandview has this program that once you get in, you kind of lock in that price. And something that we do there at Grandview is, an incoming freshman, we talk with them and we show them what their degree is going to cost.
Yeah.
We don't just show them what their first year of college is going to cost. So they have an idea, and we help them with the financial aid. And then if they're an athlete, shooting athlete, they can come to me, and we run a varsity sport, and so we can offer scholarships as well. So,
well, that's exciting. Hank from Revelton said to tell you hi.
Yeah, hey.
He's good. So, what's the advantages of going to like Grandview over Iowa or Iowa State, Charlie? What's some of the advantages for staying local than going off to school?
Well, I think, Grandview's, we kind of give you the big college feel, as far as giving the kids a great experience. The football team, we have homecoming and those kinds of things that are fun while we're in college. But academically, our degrees are sought after very well. When these young people get out of college, and our instructor to student ratio, I think, is around 13-1, something like that. And so, you got small class sizes. Our professors are reachable. You get to a big college, you got to make an appointment with your professor, and it might take you a couple weeks to even talk to your professor. And by that time, you're already 2 weeks behind in class. So I think we got, a great private, small school, and but we give you the big feel. We're right here in the city of Des Moines. I think that's a huge advantage when these kids get, their junior, senior year in college. We got tons of internship opportunities for them. I just love Grandview to death, and I think these kids get a great education. I mean, I have some accounting students on the shooting team, and most of them are lined up with jobs before they even graduate. And it's just been a phenomenal experience for the young people in my program.
Well, the shooting sports have really came on the last 10, 12 years. I mean, especially from the, you got like the Isaac Walton League over there in Ankeny and down in Indianola. They've got really good shooting programs, and you get high school athletes. The National Archery in Schools program has been one of the best success stories in the country for the archery side. So, I mean, it's nice to see that kids can take their love of the outdoors, go out there, grab their skeets or trap, or get their arrows and go shoot and actually get help with their college careers. It saves them a ton of money, but they're able to go and do something they enjoy, right?
Absolutely. It's a varsity level sport at Grandview, so these kids, it's a lifelong passion, and they're able to continue that. It just doesn't dead end for them in high school. Grandview is going to pay for their shells and targets, which is a huge thing right now. And come finals week, a lot of the kids are stressed out, and they'll be like, "Coach, hey, can we sneak in an extra practice and kind of burn off some steam?" So it's. It's like everybody else is probably listening. It's a good way to just kind of become one with yourself and be outdoors and just enjoy life a little better. And when you go to pull that trigger or release that string, there's just something about it that it's just passionate and you get very self-involved. So I just think it's a great combination to be able to include this with these young folks' education.
Yeah. Well, you get into the shooting sports and stuff, Charlie. I mean, it teaches you discipline. It teaches you self-confidence. It teaches you how to be consistent. I mean, because you got to practice to be good, right? So
absolutely.
It teaches you several life skills that you're going to be able to carry that all the way through your life and actually have a better life for it. I'll always thank the good Lord above for putting a bow in my hand, because it taught me a lot of different disciplines. And I mean, it can give you a much more rich, rewarding life if you get out there and hunt or fish or become an active shooting enthusiast.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's, in the outdoors, there's so much adversity and so many things that we can't control. And I think that's one of the biggest things in the program that I like to kind of teach or help these young folks. There's things in life we just have no control, but it's all about how we react to things and knowing what our strengths and our own personal weaknesses are and be able to take that forward in life, whether it's your education or just your everyday life. And I think the outdoors and the shooting brings that all full circle. So
Yeah.
I just think it's a great combination.
Absolutely. Todd Hyatt, good morning, buddy. Todd says he's out camping with Scout Troop 102, and then they're on their way to the fair after breakfast. Have fun, Todd. Todd's out there scouting. I like to see that. That's a good thing. Well, we appreciate you being a partner on the show. It's been a privilege to promote you all year, and hopefully we got you some interest and stuff. And I think you guys are doing some good programs. I really encourage all the moms and dads listening out there, get your kids involved in a shooting program. And, if they enjoy it and they have a passion for it, you're going to be able to get a hold of Charlie over there at Grandview, maybe let them become a Viking. And it's going to not only help, Charlie, I look at it this way. If you get a scholarship, that's a lot less economic burden on the family. And you also get into a great program and you got the confidence and the security, knowing that your kids are involved in something they're going to really love to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we hold them accountable for their education. I mean, that's why they come to college. But yeah, it's a great combination. So yeah, if any folks want to talk to me, I'll be out at the State Fair at the Grandview booth in the Varied Industries building today from 1 to 3. So I'd love to talk to some folks about it if they have any questions.
Yeah, go Vikes. So you going to give out, you got free shotgun bags or what are you giving away?
No, I'm giving out tattoos. So come on over. We'll hook you up with a tattoo.
A tattoo? I made it all the way through the service without a tattoo. Yeah. I almost got a tattoo a couple years ago. It said Tag Soup.
There you go.
What else is going on? Anything exciting?
Well, we just getting fired up for the season. I ordered in. I've got some more simulators. We have an indoor training room.
Oh, cool.
We don't actually do any live fire, but we have simulators now where we can do sporting clays and trap and skeet and shoot all that stuff indoors. And it gives me some great feedback as far as the gun swing and time to trigger pull and things like that. So really looking forward to getting the kids in there and develop some of these schools. So basically when we're practicing, if we got a bad weather day, we don't have to cancel practice anymore. We'll just move into our simulator room there on Grandview and got some good recruits coming in this year, and I think we're going to be tough. So I'm pretty excited to get these kids on campus and let's go.
So where's the hangout for the Grandview Viking shooting team? I mean, what restaurant or pizza place do they hang out at?
Well, it's kind of funny because our indoor training room is just north of campus there, just a block or two. And usually we're there every Wednesday, and I'm cooking them pizza.
Oh,
so
you make pizza there at school?
Yeah, absolutely I do. So we just hang out on Wednesdays, but a lot of the kids, they'll hang out. They hit the pizza ranch pretty hard when they, on practice nights. We're usually out at New Pioneer Gun Club, and they'll hit the pizza ranch in Waukee, and they like food.
Yeah, well, who doesn't?
Yeah,
I think I found another revenue stream for you, Charlie. Shotgun pizzas.
There you go.
Yeah,
shotgun them. I like that.
I do too. Yeah, you got a pizza oven, or you put them in the regular oven?
We got a little pizza oven, and we just, we call it Teamworks on a Wednesday afternoon, and I'm really big in the mental coaching side of things and how we handle our adversities, and so just as the years have gone by, I realized that these kids, I know they love food, and so that's one meal a week. I don't have to worry about them running around looking for a place to eat. So we just cook pizza and we watch video and we run the simulators and we have group discussions. It's just been a really good thing for my team, and I think it's probably one of the only shooting sports teams that's doing stuff like that. So we like to be a big family unit, and we'll share hunting and fishing stories too. So it's just been a really good vibe.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, Charlie, you'll be out at the fair at the Varied Industry Building today. What'd you say, 1 to 3?
Yes, sir.
1 to 3, and they can always get a hold of you over there at Grandview University here in Des Moines, crew too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to talk to some folks.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks, Charlie. There he goes, Charlie Munday from Grandview University. Go Vikes. All right, 7:14 and some change. Hey, speaking of shooting, I was over at JLL JLM Shooter Supply. Let me say it like that.
Guns. Is that a new dentist office?
Oh, go get your gun there, Roy. No, I went over there and I saw Dallas and Russ and Dave, and I got me a new 44 mag revolver I've been wanting for about a year and a half.
Ooh, you have been wanting that.
Yeah.
You've been talking about it.
Go ahead and make my day. Yeah. Yeah, I got my bear defense gun. So
Did you say that when you got home? Did you reenact all that?
No, I didn't do my inner Clint.
You should.
No. But I got a really nice revolver for when I go out in Pacific Northwest next year, yeah, I'm excited about that. So, but they had a ton of shotguns in there. Dove season's going to start September 1st here in Iowa. So if you're looking for shells, head over to JLM Shooter Supply off of Douglas there in West Des Moines. They had a ton of shells in stock, and they got a ton of shotguns if you're looking for a new or used gun this year. So go check them out, and they'll take great care of you. They cut me a heck of a deal on my revolver. So it's not that I'm scared of bears. I'm really not. I've been around bears a long time. I've shot 9 bears with my bow. So but when you get into grizzly country, that's just a different pucker factor as far as bears go. And I don't think I've ever carried a sidearm bear hunting before. But I'm not going bear hunting. I'm going out there, maybe do a little blacktail or elk hunting, and maybe I got invited to go Bigfoot hunting too, some squatching. So, but I just did not want to get out there in the middle of nowhere and not have a self-defense gun. And a 9mm at a charging grizzly bear is not going to do the trick. A 10mm maybe. They always say a 10mm is going to give you more shots. But a 44, I mean, if you got a bear charging at you, you're going to have seconds. And I got a nice chest holster coming from Diamond D Outdoors, so that gun's going to be right there. So I'll be able to just access it and get the trigger. But yeah, I just did not want to go out to grizzly country without a 44 mag with me. So. Them bears, man. Them bears are over 35, 40 miles an hour when they're running at you. Mm-hmm. So, and here's the thing about grizzly bears. If you're going out west, that you need to know, especially out in grizzly, Montana, Wyoming, up in Oregon, Idaho, in those areas, those grizzly bears are habitualized now. When they hear a rifle shot, that's like the dinner bell to them now. There's been, I don't know how many hunters that's gotten mauled because they're skinning out their deer or their elk, and grizzly bears, when they hear that shot, they come looking for that food, man. And I mean, I'm not making that up. Look it up. They are saying, and Alaska's even worse. You get out in the Alaska where they said that those Kodiak browns, if you're around those Kodiak browns, it's not good. So. You got to be able to protect yourself.
Do you think that would ever lead to any type of suppressor and being in play with this? Any way to limit that sound?
What are you talking about? With a rifle?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If we keep getting this on the rise there, is it just, hey, that's the nature of the beast? I
guess. Here's the thing. You're going to have to go with a couple buddies and have somebody stand on point with a rifle. I've got a 45-70 rifle, but I don't want to lug that around the woods. That's why I bought that 44 mag. I wanted it where it's pretty light. I don't have to carry it. But if you're out in Alaska and you're trying to skin out your elk or your deer or your moose or whatever, I would have a buddy on point with that rifle. Because, man, I tell you what, a grizzly bear is nothing to mess around with.
Oh, certainly.
No.
The only bear you shouldn't be scared of lives in Chicago. Those are the bears you can mess with.
Did you hear it? Andrew just slammed all you bear fans. Did you hear that? Be bear aware. Be bear aware. All right, tell you what, let me hit a real quick break. We got a fun show for you. I got a whole bunch of information for you. We're gonna give away a couple pairs of tickets to the Cubs game next weekend. And let's see. Hey, Daryl, been there, and Kodiaks are monsters. Yeah, I'm telling you. Jeff Duggar says, "Can I get a pizza eating scholarship?" Man, I would love a pizza eating scholarship. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be Charlie. I could see Charlie making some good pies. That's for sure. Let me take a real quick break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Too many projects stacking up at home, and do you need some help? Don't worry. Just call Project Partners Design in Ankeny. Rob and Megan Fair have been helping folks catch up on home projects since 2017. Project Partners Design specialize on refinishing cabinets, mantles, bathroom vanities, or even power washers.
Man, you got a grizzly bear whose claws are like their claws are like that. Imagine that tearing at you.
Extreme weather deck stain that'll last a long
Not good.
time in our Iowa weather. Rob and Megan can also help you design your projects with a mood design board, so your vision will always be in focus as your projects get completed. It's a great feature for those folks that like to do one project at a time. So don't feel overwhelmed getting your home looking the way you want it. Just pick up the phone and call 507-382-7050.
I saw that, yeah.
Respect the commish.
507-382-7050.
That's right. Putting the law down.
When it comes to the games,
available every day to those that serve.
Well,
If it's time to remodel, or if the dog just got done chewing on the kitchen cabinets, pick up the phone and call Project
You'll be
Design
picking early next year.
I will not.
And help will be on the way.
I have
Trails are not
seen the
always
top.
easy. That's why your boots
Seen
need
the
to
title.
fit and perform
I've
when
won
you're outdoors.
Well, that's gone.
And a new one will replace it here, and
And it won't be team first place.
it will be.
Not with that team.
Uh-huh.
Just
you watch. You said this about my last team.
Voila. Morning, Todd.
Trails or ice fishing in sub-zero weather. Itasca
Hello.
footwear will
Who is
provide
it?
you not only a great fit, but comfort for
Couple
all the
of 'em.
adventures. Itasca
Couple
has
of some
sizes
really
and
good
styles
picks
for the whole
that-
family. You want to give them the same
Jeff and
comfort
Zeebel's loaded.
Yeah.
I don't know how Jeff has that good of a draft every year. I don't get it.
Itasca footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails.
It
For
just
more
boggles
information
me.
or footwear styles, please
What
go
am
to
I not doing?
www.itascabrands.com. Itasca footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Although I did.
Let's talk about a story. An
Yeah,
Iowa
once-
story about a dream that took
once,
several years to come
whoever
true
started
in Osceola,
picking-
Iowa. It's the
I'm not
story
talking
of
about Mahomes,
Revelton
but when
Distilling
the other
Company.
quarterback
These
started going.
fine distilled whiskeys,
Who
gins, and
picked- I
vodkas
think it
were
was
born
Nate
from
that
the
picked-
labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing
I
hearing
can't
the
remember who
customers'
picked the next
descriptions of how
quarterback.
unique each bottle
It was
looks
Jeff.
and how each spirit tastes
He-
and
because
satisfies
Josh Allen.
every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey
Yeah, and then
cream,
Nathan got
or the
Herbert because I was going to
gin,
grab Herbert.
American
And
gin
Yeah.
and vodka.
I was
Revelton
looking at
Distilling
Herbert
visitors
and
can't
only-
believe the flavor profiles
I
the
wanted either
mixologists are
Herbert or,
creating at the distillery
Lawrence.
every day. Revelton Distillery
'Cause I was
is
gonna
open
wait.
Wednesday through Sunday
Yeah.
in Osceola.
I
They're
was
located
looking
at
to wait, too.
1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35.
Because I got 2 top room receivers and I got 3 really good solid running
At your
backs.
local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com.
I got 2
or
top
visit
10
their
and 1
distillery.
top
If
20
it's time to
receivers, so
celebrate
I'm
or
stacked.
just time
Plus,
to
I got
sit
Sky
back
Moore.
and
If Sky Moore
unwind,
goes off,
well, then
I'm
it's
really
time
stacked.
for a Revelton moment.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices.
Morning, Dr. Don.
in Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day.
What's everybody doing today? Fishing, going to the fair, putting out trail cameras.
Or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life.
It's that time, boy. Dove season starts in a couple weeks, and waterfowl season's going to be here before you know it. And urban hunting season in Iowa starts September 15th. Everybody down in Missouri gets to start bow hunting regular season September 15th. Kentucky's, you can go early season down in Kentucky. I think Mississippi or Alabama starts early. A lot of folks going to be hunting here pretty quick. Down there, that's not even counting everybody going out west for elk and mule deer and antelope. Fishing this afternoon. There you go. There you go. Way to go, Al.
also find us 24/7.
Boy, the fishing's going to get really good here pretty quick, too.
We are here to help you when you need us.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call that an adrenaline rush, Doug or Jeff. I'd probably call that a changing my shorts encounter. Jeff goes, the ultimate adrenaline rush is walking up on a grizzly when you're bow hunting. Yeah.
Slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler.
Fall bite right around the corner. I hear you, Alan. They're going to start feeding pretty good here pretty quick.
Or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the Chill and Brew Packs. They'll keep your beverages of choice at frosty cold temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.arctic-ice.com.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, the big outdoor day is going to be at the iCubs next Saturday. It's a 6 o'clock game. I believe the gates open up at 5:08 p.m. Andrew and I will have the Outdoor Call Radio booth right there by the main gate. We're going to have some giveaways. We're giving away a 75-quart Grizzly cooler, $300 gift card to Sportsman's Warehouse, and a $500 Outdoors Dan prize pack. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'll just take the first 2 callers. Make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. And if you can answer a very simple question, I will get you 2 tickets to the iCubs for next week's game. So, courtesy of the Cubs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have just a small caveat.
Yeah.
Here, a need, actually.
What's that?
When we do this,
yeah,
I will only do it if I get the hot dog gun again.
No, I told him you get to throw out the first pitch and the hot dog gun. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I told him let you do all that this year.
Well, see, I had a BMW sign that doesn't like me right now. Probably hasn't liked me for a full year. But I gotta get back at it. You know, it was a learning curve.
Answer the phones. Yeah, 244-1350, 244-1350. I tell you, it's like a kid. It's like having another kid. I'm telling you.
We're talking about a very important topic. Dan.
Yeah. I told him. I told Andrew Quillen. I said, let Andrew Brown do the first pitch. I don't need to do it again. I've done it enough. No, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. And after I've grooved him over the plate the last 3 or 4 times, it's only going to get worse. So why ruin a perfect record? I've just smoked that ball down the middle of the plate.
Well,
I'm shocked that I didn't get a AA or AAA offer after I got done off the mound.
You got to start low.
I'm telling you, man.
Like, as in, you got to start at the B level.
Yeah. I tell you what, folks, to be honest with you, I gave it everything I had just to get a little oomph across the plate, and I was so sore the next day. Because I used to pitch when I was little, younger,
Back in, was that prehistoric days?
Yeah, Bedrock days. The Bedrock Bombers. That's what team I was on. So anyway, if you want to go to the Cubs game next Saturday, 244-1350, 244-1350, and we'll get you hooked up. All right, let me do the Buck Talk Radio starts September 6th. That's going to be on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock on the Outdoor Call Radio app. You're going to be able to listen to some of the best deer hunters in the country. I've got some really good hunters, people on TV that you see all the time, and I've got my first show is going to be Philip Vanderpool. I'm going to have a Hall of Famer. Philip's actually getting inducted into the Hunting Hall of Fame next weekend. So our first show, we'll have a Hunting Hall of Famer for you to talk to. And that is courtesy of Woodhaven Custom Calls. We'll have some Intimidator deer calls to give away for you. And that's also brought to you by the fine folks at Flex Fletch. Thanks to Pam and Dirk and everybody over at Flex Fletch. Game Hide, Sportsman's Warehouse, Fourth Arrow Camera Arms, and Pure Whitetail. How about that? Huh? Buck Talk Radio. I am going to get some swag made from Buck Talk. The logo is really good. I love the logo on it. So I'll either get some shirts or... I was thinking maybe, how about Buck Talk Radio boxer shorts? Something that you could wear every day. You know.
Well, I hope you don't wear it every day.
Well, you don't until you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I usually. It? Well, whenever. I don't know how long do you.
Are you? If you're superstitious, then.
Well, when I'm hunting, it's a couple days before I change out, unless I have chili. Just kidding, folks. Just kidding. But I've got my good luck boxer shorts. My Real True Camos are good luck, man. I shoot a nice deer every time I wear those. So there's certain boxers I have that are good luck, So I don't know. Luke says, "Are you crazy? Who's gonna want boxer shorts?" Hey, maybe that's because I'm getting older. I don't know. I'd be happy with a nice pair of boxer shorts. I don't know. Man, things are just so dang expensive. I was pricing out a couple hundred shirts. It was almost $3,000. I mean, it's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. Those are made for wading creeks. There you go, Alan. And see, Andrew, Alan's got it all worked out. You can go take your shorts while you're wearing them and wade some creeks, and they're clean when you're done.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nothing like some outdoor cleaning.
That's all right. All right, Black Hawk Lake, water temperatures in the low 80s. Black crappie bites fair, gills are fair, channel catfish bite is fair, largemouth bass are fair, wallies are slow. Brushy Creek, black crappie are fair. Their fish have moved to deeper habitat. You want to find them near suspended in isolated brush rock piles, 5 to 15 feet of water. Jeff says, "Good morning. Been down all week with the pneumonia, starting to feel better." Jeff, we're sorry that. Hope you do feel better, Jeff. It stinks. Largemouth bass are fair. Crankbaits are plastics in 6 to 10 feet of water as isolated vegetation structure along the edge of the channel. Walleye bite is slow. Yellow perch are fair. North Twin Lake, black crappie bite is fair. Channel catfish bite is fair. Storm Lake, channel catfish bite is fair. I'm losing my voice. That's not good. Walleye are fair. Yellow bass are fair. Yellow perch are slow. Swan Lake, the bluegill bite is fair. Fish are around 7 inches. Crawler hooked onto a bobber or near the vegetation or structure in 2 to 4 feet of water is producing a good bluegill bite there. Bees Lake, black crappie bite is good. Try drift fishing or trolling tube jigs along the north shore. Gills are fair. Largemouth bass are fair. Clear Lake, water temperatures in the 80s. Lake levels in 4 to 8 inch crust. Below crest, water clarity is 2 to 8 feet. Clear Lake has a protected slot on wallies. Black crappie bite is fair. Channel catfish bite is good. Largemouth bass are fair. Walleye are slow. Rice Lake, gills are slow. Bass are good. Yellow perch are slow. Silver Lake, Worth. Gills are slow. Bass are good. Perch are slow. Lake Wapello, black crappie bite is slow. Try drifting minnows in deeper water. You never hear anybody taking those small bandit crankbaits and putting them on like 2 or 3 on a little drift rig and just slow trolling those. I mean, they do that down at Lake of the Ozarks or Table Rock Lake, and they get a really good crappie bite all the time. Maybe some folks here in Iowa should try those little bandit crankbaits. Are about an inch in length. I mean, they're small, but those are crappie killers, man. They catch them. Try some bandits. I never see that on the fishing report. Gills are fair. Channel catfish bite is fair. Big blue cats are starting to bite good on Lake of the Ozarks. Crappie are good about 20 deep and around docks with brush piles. There you go. Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate that. Oscar's throwing a fishing report on the live stream. That's awesome. Good for you, man. Oscar, where do you live at? Let me know where you live at. Where do you live? Rathbun Reservoir, current lake level is at 903. They got zebra mussels, so make sure you properly drain and clean and dry your boat before going to another water. Crappie bite is fair. Channel catfish are fair. Walleye are fair. Wiper, striped bass are fair. Anglers are catching hybrid striped bass, trolling or vertically jigging over the rock piles. Red Hawk Lake, I'll tell you about that when we come back. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Dixon, Missouri. Thank you, Oscar.
Taping your own hunt is an
exciting
way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera
That's a pretty area, Oscar.
Easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system.
Oscar, you ever do those bandit cranks for crappie? You ever troll those?
And easy to set up for various wind
Boy,
directions.
you can get on some good bites with those.
Are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out fourtharrowcameraarms.com.
We got a new contest coming up on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Yeah, I tell you, Oscar, that's pretty popular, buddy. So we're going to start doing these fall hunting packages on the Outdoor Call Radio app. So starting, good morning, Richard. So starting in about, give me 2 weeks because I got this iCubs thing to do next week and stuff. So starting, let's say the, what would that be? The week of the 21st. We'll start doing some qualifiers. If you listen Monday through Friday on the app, we'll give away a nice little hunting package at least twice a month. So every 2 weeks we'll draw a winner. Okay? How about that? That work? So that'll be August, September, October. We can do some hunting packs. So you'll get a Sportsman's Warehouse gift card. You get a pair of Itasca hunting boots. Got my tickets to the game this weekend. Excited. You mean for the outdoor day next week, Richard? On the next Saturday?
Apex Core is a closed hook design where the apex was open hook design. It also has a finger through hole.
And hey, I know we're going to give away, first time ever, a Gearhead hunting bow. Around December, we're going to give Skippy Peterson said he wanted to do a bow giveaway. Well, make sure you come by and say hi, Richard.
Forward trigger and a rear trigger.
I've trolled them smaller profile, closer to what crappie forage on, and they are doing something to get them deep and slow. Are they doing something to get them deep? Yeah, they got like a trolling rig, Alan. I'll talk to one of my guide buddies and find out for sure. I've never done it. So, but I know my brothers went out with some people. It's almost like what do you call that thing? Alabama rig. It's kind of like an Alabama rig where you got 2 or 3 of those cranks. I'll find out.
Shortly thereafter, you may
I need to call you later today. Will you call me later today, Hank?
Test you for Lyme disease.
So we got a Gearhead bow to give away. We'll give that away before Christmas. And then in January, we got that Pennsylvania turkey hunt with Respect to Game TV we're going to start doing. We got a lot of stuff to do here in the next couple months.
Limited features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it.
Morning, Roger. Good to see you, pal.
The life of the garment needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing a Limitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality game hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
We all want the deadliest broadheads out there. Have you tried a slick trick? Slick tricks are one of the most accurate and deadliest broadheads.
You're gonna want to when you guys start hunting. You're gonna want to get some of that Soldier Boy jerky. So I'll tell everybody when we come on the air, just to be fair. Because I put a thing on Facebook the other day of those new ammo chips. When you're out there dove hunting or when you're out getting ready to start doing your waterfowl hunting, your bow hunts, you're going to want to take some pictures of you eating Soldier Boy jerky because it's going to get you extra points on some of these giveaways next year.
100% of the time. You wait all season for that shot. Don't trust it to a head that may not deliver a short recovery. For more info, go online to www.
Plus, you get something nice to eat. Good snack.
This year, trick 'em with Slick Trick Broadheads and tag your game.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Hope everyone's having a good day all across the good old US of A. Let's see. Is that not an art list?
Which one?
Yeah, is it?
Yeah. But it's an improved.
No, I got you. So, Little River Watershed Lake, the main dock, the boat ramp is in. Catfish bite is slow. Crawlers are doing the best on the flooded timber to catch catfish of all sizes. 3 Mile Lake, the gills are slow. Try a jig tip with a crawler there. 12 Mile Creek Lake, black crappie bite is slow. Gills are slow. And I do believe that is your fishing report for the day, brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse. So, next, I know this is a little bit away. We're going to be giving away a turkey hunt to Pennsylvania next year in the spring. So I told everybody Soldier Boy Jerky is going to be part of that promotion. Rupert's Roost in Peace turkey calls will be part of that promotion. And if you're going to want to win that trip, if you've ever wanted to go to Pennsylvania to hunt eastern, they've got some big eastern turkeys down there, and it's beautiful country. But you're going to get to hang out with us on Respect the Game TV, and it's going to be a fun trip. So here's the thing: I put a little hint on Facebook the other day that said you're going to want to get some of these Soldier Boy beef jerky ammo chips, or just a regular bag of jerky. And when you're out hunting this year, whether you're dove hunting, waterfowl hunting, deer hunting, I don't care, whatever, just take a picture of you with that jerky bag. And then when I start doing the contest in January, if you send me a picture of that from this fall, I'm going to give you two, instead of one entry, I'm going to give you 2 entries. So you're going to double your chances of winning on that. I thought that, like a bonus entry. So, I'm helping you get a good snack for your outdoor adventures, and you might win a really nice trip. So, how about that? So, I got to talk to Dave at Game High too. I'm going to try and throw some Game High camo on that package too. So, our Kansas whitetail hunter came over to the house yesterday, and I loaded him up with some swag. So, his name's Pete. What did I give him? I gave him a bunch of stuff. So he's all excited about going to Kansas whitetail hunting. So am I. I can't wait for deer season this year. It's gonna be fun. I'm telling you. 7:41 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. The big Iowa All Breeds Jeep Show is going to be September 16th and 17th in Cambridge, Iowa, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They got camping available. It's a great family event. I'm showing everybody the flyer on Facebook Live. If you got a truck or a Jeep or a 4x4 or whatever, and you want to go run the obstacle course, they'll let you do that. If you want more information, just get a hold of them at iowajeepclub.com. And good fine folks that do that every year. It's a great event. Great event to take the kids. They'll have kids activities, and they have like a military exhibit and a whole bunch of other stuff every year. So good fun stuff. Yeah. So on that Outdoors Day and Prize Pack next week, I'm putting it together. I've got a Winsent 2.0 unit. I've got a electric workshop sharpener in there. I think I've got maybe a Grizzly Drifter cooler. I got a bunch of stuff in there, man. Somebody's going to get loaded up. Loaded up. I guess we could do trivia. If you want to play trivia today, regular trivia, I have got a brand spanking new summer sausage kit from High Mountain Seasoning. It's a variety pack. It's got jalapeno, a jalapeno mix. It's got a cracked pepper and garlic mix and Hunter's blend. Ooh, so you can make 3 types of summer sausage. Perfect for deer season. So here's the trivia question. 244-1350. 244-1350. What company makes this kit? And I'm showing everybody the kit. It's a High Mountain homemade sausage variety pack. What company makes this kit? If you know that, just call Andrew and we'll give it to you. How about that? That's going to make some really good deer sausage for somebody. Man, a lot of people are doing that more at home too, man. When COVID hit, that's when everybody was buying the grinders and the processors, the stuffers. And you know, a lot of folks just throwing it and hanging it in a smoker at home. And boy, I tell you, the High Mountain makes it really easy to make that stuff at home now.
Sure, dude.
It really, and it's good. Those snack sticks are really good.
I'll take those any day.
Yeah, well, I would too. Yeah. I'm gonna try and make some more this year. So
You probably should.
I am. Yeah. 244-1350. 244-1350.
I'm only a call away.
Yeah. What company makes those High Mountain snack stick kits? Hi, Pete. You're welcome, Pete. That's my pleasure, Pete. Thank you for the donuts. Pete's like a donut guy. He's a big shot at one of the big donut companies. And he brought a donut over yesterday. This is the king of all donuts. If Larry Mack would be in there, he would have fought people for this donut. That's how good this donut was. It was a maple donut with bacon on top of it.
All right, we'll get you here in just a couple
I'm not
seconds.
kidding you. The dog looked at me. I looked at Raven, and it was game on.
Andy.
Oh yeah, let's go say hi to Andy. Morning, Andy.
Good morning, Dan. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. What's going on?
Great. Just headed out for an auction.
Well, hey, Andy. What you get 5? Gonna get 5. Gonna get 5.
Andy, we're sorry.
Yeah, how about that, Andy? So, Andy, what company makes that High Mountain sausage variety pack kit?
High Mountain.
Oh, Andy, you are on it, man. Congrats!
Thank you.
Have you ever used those before?
Yes, sir, I have.
Aren't they awesome?
They are fantastic.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, High Mountain does some good stuff. We really love those things. All right, man. You can pick those up during Monday through Friday after. Well, they're here, so normal hours. Andrew will call you after the show.
The after hours show.
Yeah, the after hour. It's the after show with Andrew Brown.
Yeah, that one rocks.
Andrew Brown, our local clown, who just makes everybody happy.
That's what I do.
Gentlemen, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for listening, Andy.
You bet. Bye.
Andy's going to the auction. Yeah, I see that coming up. 50-50. I'm at 16, 75, 75, 75, 80, 80, 85, 95, 99, 95, 95, 99. Sold! Andy got it.
He did.
Yeah.
That's good. I'd like to see you at auction.
Oh, I hate doing it. I had to do it at the Beast Feast like 4 or 5 times. I am the world's worst auctioneer because I always mess it up. I don't know. This happened 2 times where I've auctioned stuff off, and I said, going once, going twice, sold. And then somebody goes, I had my hand up. And then you feel like a jerk, right? And it's like the spotters didn't see him. It's like, so what do you? I hate doing it. I hate doing it. Yeah, Pete, man, he's on them donuts. And then he had this kind of breakfast sausage thing with cheese wrapped in like a donut. It wasn't like a donut. It was like I don't know. I think he called it a crooner. I can't remember. But it was pretty tasty. Yeah, old Raven, man. So you can't. We won't give him. You're not supposed to give chocolate to dogs, right? So
Never.
yeah. So he gets mad when I won't give him but boy, that maple donut with the bacon. Yeah, you ever had a 100-pound lab jump on your lap and try to get your donut away from you? It wasn't fun, I'm telling you. Anyway. All right, 7:47. We'll be right back with a big old, hang on, it's a kolache. I hope I'm saying that right. Kolachi. Kolache. A kolache. Hey, what are you eating for breakfast there, man? I'm having a kolache. Yeah, we'll be right back on 1350.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals.
Yeah, that jalapeno is good. So is that Hunter's Blend. That Hunter's Blend's my favorite.
Plus, all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted.
Yeah, the High Mountain Summer Sausage Variety Pack.
Training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
If you're into the outdoors, whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want your camping setup to be easy and your stay as comfortable as possible. Campsite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as problem-free as possible since 1999. Campsite employees are outdoor enthusiasts that use and design each product to make sure your adventures are ones you'll want to remember. They carry great tents like the original tent cot that started it all. This fully enclosed off-the-ground sleep shelter combines the comfort of a standard sleeping cot with the added protection of a tent. Campsite features several models of tent cots units, including single and double units. They also specialize in sleeping bags, camping tables, cooking prep units, chairs, and other fine quality outdoor products. With over 17 years of field testing all these great outdoor gear products, Campsite is the right choice to make your adventures comfortable and carefree. Check out all these Campsite products at your local Sportsman's Warehouse store or on the web at campsite.com. That's Campsite with a K.com.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich.
Yeah, don't forget to pull as many songs off that art list as you can, because I'm not going to renew that.
Try cookies, barbecue sauce for a treat. Cookies barbecue sauce is the barbecue sauce America loves to eat.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable?
A lot.
Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company? Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices for you to choose from. Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. So this year, when you plan your outdoor activities, make sure you keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Try a pair of Norlander socks, pure alpaca, pure comfort. For more information, just go to norlandersocks.com and give your feet a treat. Do you love hearing that old Tom sound off while you're in the field? Well, then you need to check out Alive Action Decoys. Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan here. Alive Action Decoys are one of the most realistic decoy systems you can deploy while you're in the field turkey hunting. Wade and Teresa Goddard start with a Dave Smith Gobbler decoy and then apply their patented system that allows you to raise your decoy's tail fan up and down, move it side to side, and even walk that tom up and back while it's on the platform. Alive Action Decoys are so amazingly lifelike, though, they're going to fool even the wariest old boss tom you got running around your woods. Plus, the good thing is they're made right here in the good old US of A. For more information about Alive Action Decoys, please check them out on Facebook or call them at 815-674-1626. Take it from me, Outdoors Dan. They're going to help you be more successful in the field this year.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed,
Last one, we're coming back.
Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. So we got a couple new shows coming up on the Outdoor Call Radio Network on the app. Marshfield Outdoors is going to start here in about, probably start at, not next week, but the week after. I got to figure out what day. It's either going to be on Wednesdays or Mondays. So that I'm excited to have Chad on there. And OXM Outdoors, which is right here in Iowa, Jesse Richard and the gang. We're going to add those. They just started recording. I think they're 4 or 5 episodes in. So they'll probably be on here in September, first part of September. So we'll have 2 more deer hunting shows and for you to take advantage of. And hey, I got a good compliment about the Outdoor Call Radio the other day. Folks said, the thing I like about the app the most, Dan, is I don't have to go look for outdoor programs anymore. It's really, you got 17, 18 of really good programs on there I can just listen to Monday through Friday, and then listen to you on the weekends. And that really made me feel good, because we work hard on that for you, and it's 24 hours, 7 day a week. It's on a big loop. It's free. It's always going to be free for you to listen to. I'm never going to ask you for money for that. And God willing, I hope I can always keep that up. So, but it's just a great way. And eventually, that's where you're going to hear our Saturday shows. Is going to be on the app. Eventually, everything is going to be on the app. So that's the future. Everybody's going to on demand and downloads. And the nice thing about it, when we do that, you can hear that app all over North America. You could be in Canada and just turn it on your phone and put your earbud in and listen to the shows. So if you haven't downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app, we got new apps out now. Really, really nice. If you haven't heard the Unknown Files show, that's the one I do about ghosts and Bigfoot and UFOs. You can listen to all the ones we've done, download on demand on that app now. And then as soon as we get about 5-6 weeks of shows on Buck Talk, I'm going to have Andrew switch it over, and we'll put Buck Talk on demand. So in case you miss a Wednesday, you can just go on there and listen to it when you want. So go check it out. And hey, it doesn't cost you anything, but you might win some really nice stuff. We've given away $27,000 worth of prizes since we launched the app. So that's a lot of prizes. So check it out. And I don't know how I keep doing that. No wonder I ain't get no money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're like a Robin Hood.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's a lot. I'm telling you. Keep giving. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So I told you about the shows. I told you about that. We're going to talk a little elk hunting when we come back with Turner Rowland from Waypoint TV. And Pete, we need to get Daylight Donuts on there, Pete, on the app. That way we can give away some donut certificates. Pete, we need to talk. I'm gonna talk to Pete at deer camp. I'm gonna tell him you're not gonna see a deer until we get a deal done.
You're the deer whisperer.
Yeah. You want a nice buck, Pete? Let's get a deal done, Pete.
Yeah.
So
George has a good rack this year.
Hey, and I told you about that holster company out of Alaska, Diamond D Outfitters. They're actually going to be a partner on the show starting next year. So we're going to be able to give away some really nice holsters next year on the show. How about that for all my gun buddies? Huh? I'm excited about that. All right. We'll be back with Turner Rowland. Has anybody heard Andrew's going to really have a horrible fantasy football team this year? Yeah. You should have seen his draft. Yeah. Womp, womp, womp.
Keep talking.
He already lost his receiver yesterday. His star receiver.
4th place. Keep talking. 4th place.
Yeah, I'm always in the playoffs, though. Yeah. You can't say that.
Champion.
Yeah. We'll be right back on the Outdoor Call Radio. Oh, Andrew.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail.
Morning, Rick.
See more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best
Boys, look what I got. I got a mini lantern to give away. Woo, talk about lighting up your day. Woo. Huh? That'll brighten your day up right there. Isn't that cool? That's the next trivia prize today.
Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family.
I got a deer mount to give away too.
Purewhitetail.com or look them up on
Did we say that was just for kids, or was that for anybody?
Hello, this
I don't know
is
if I
Dave
did.
from JLM Shooter Supply in Urban.
Hi, Dave.
We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all
Morning.
types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm.
Hey, that shoulder mount that we're giving away this year, what did I say that was going to be for? Was that going to be for a kid, or is that going to be for anybody?
Add higher end guns to their collection.
That's totally up to you.
Did we talk about that?
That can help.
Yeah, I mean, you said that it was.
So from ammo,
I couldn't remember what I said. That's why I'm calling you.
holsters,
Yeah,
and sights.
you said that you were going to leave it up to the people, and
Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue.
Is that what we did?
yeah,
Yeah, I told you I can't remember, man. I'm totally brain dead. So it's going to be a youth deer mount. Okay. So should we give that away like in December in case the kids don't get one youth season, but they can still hunt through the fall?
Meals are great tasting snacks.
Okay. Thank you, Davey. Where are you at?
Everything you need to help you make some of the best
You home?
snack sticks or jerky around.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Easy to use kits
Bye-bye.
that are used at home, including 3 new low sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family
Okay, so it's going to be a youth deer mount because Dave said I put it up to a vote and the people said give it to the kids. So
even better with their specialty spices.
don't let me forget that.
And rubs for deer.
I can't remember anymore. I'm getting old.
High Mountain and also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing
Did you get Turner on?
all across the country.
Is he ready?
Look for High Mountain
Is he ready to rock? Is he ready to roll?
retailer or go to himtnjerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you.
You got a cute way of calling.
To make your game or
Those bucks come running right in.
KRNT Des Moines is 102.
I hit my rattling horns, and that 10-point comes screaming.
Station.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archery. Have you taken the shootability challenge yet? If you haven't, go check it out. I'm shooting the Omnia right now. Larry Mack is shooting, I don't know what Larry Mack's shooting at. Omnia Era, I don't know. He's got both of them. You know, he's spoiled. I don't have an Era. I don't need an Era. I got an Omnia, so it's all right. But that's what I'm shooting. Hey, I'm just telling you right now, you can customize your draw length like never before with the new cam system they got on there. It's got the set technology, so you're going to be able to tune in your broadheads like never before. That set technology, folks, really is a game changer. It's awesome. And you're going to get a lot more arrow speed than you were with the Omnia. So go check out the Omnia or an Era. The Era is the all-carbon bow. But no matter which way you go, lifetime warranty, and they'll take good care of you. Go see what all the fuss is about. Elite Archery. Take that shootability challenge. All right, we're going to go head over to the phones and talk to the man that puts Waypoint TV all over the universe, Mr. Turner Rowland. What's up, Turner?
Hey, Dan. Good to be on the show again. How's it going?
Well, have I had you on the show before?
Yeah.
And you actually agreed to come back on? Wow. You're brave.
Sure did.
Yeah. Huh. How you doing?
Then I'm doing good. Like most of your listeners, just struggling to get ready for September and the fall and hunting season here. I got gear kind of cluttered everywhere, and my bow's not quite paper tuned, and I don't know which broadhead to shoot. But we're working on it, Dan.
Huh. What bow you shooting?
I shoot a Hoyt RX-1.
That's a good bow. What broadhead you shooting?
Well, last year I shot the Kudus. I've been shooting those for a couple of years, just single bevels.
Yeah.
Killed elk and a mule deer with it.
Is that a fixed head or?
Yep, fixed head, single bevel.
Yeah.
But last year I hit a mule deer, a real nice one, probably maybe a 150-inch mule deer, maybe a couple inches too high, and it really just kind of slipped right through that gap between the spine and the lung.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of considering now and testing some broadheads and shooting the QADs and the Grim Reapers and kind of doing some testing on arrow flight and seeing which one.
I'm surprised McCoy's not gotten you shooting slick tricks.
I'll shoot a slick trick. Those things always tune.
I'm telling you what, I shot my muley with a Raptor trick out in Montana, and I mean I watched him go down. I mean he didn't go very far at all. I shot him at 58 yards. But I was shooting out to 6. When you go out west, folks, it's a different world. I mean, it's not like the Midwest here. here at home, 25 yards and ends my comfort zone. But when you go out west, you got to lengthen that out a little bit. And I was shooting out to 60, 65 yards every day. And, man, he was sitting there feeding in an alfalfa field with his head down. And I said, well, he's not moving. So, I mean, I had a nice quartering away shot, and I drilled him. But that raptor trick's a good head turner. But for big game, if I'm like both my elk I took with fixed heads. I won't, if I'm going on a caribou, moose, or a elk, I'm going to shoot a fixed head.
Mm-hmm.
Those rib bones are just too big.
Yeah, and I love the single bevels for those penetration. I mean, the elk I shot was a total pass through, not even close, and that was great. But the mule deer, that I hit, really made me reconsider it. What part of Montana were you in? Were you in more eastern Montana or southwest?
You know where Alzada is?
No.
It's southeast corner.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I do a lot of hunting around like Miles City and Broadus and stuff.
Yeah, I was down there just out of Rapid and Spearfish and Belle Fourche.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, Alzada's right there. You just cross into Montana. Matter of fact, I was only like 20 miles away from Hewlett, Wyoming. It's right there. You got 3 or 4 states joining right there. But that's Mike and Esther Watkins' place, Trophies Plus Outfitters. If I've been hunting out there with them forever. When I go out west, I usually hunt with them. But Mike's, I saw a ton of animals. This was 2 years ago, and I got my first velvet mule deer. So.
Oh man, that's great. Did you go for opening day, or did they keep it a little longer?
Actually, just went that first week, I think.
Yeah, very nice. It's amazing the amount of deer that you see out in eastern Montana and Wyoming and South Dakota. I took my brother out there who's only hunted southern deer, and I think you would see the same amount of deer maybe, but your sight's just limited, right?
Yeah.
And we went out there and we started glassing on a small hill, and there's one. Now let's take a closer look and see which one we want to go after. And he was just blown away. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah, where are you at in Montana? Are you up in north?
No, I'm in the southwest corner of Bozeman.
Southwest corner, okay. Did you guys get hit with that EHD last year?
EHD?
Yeah, Wyoming and part of Montana on the east side of the state, they had a really bad EHD kill.
I'm not sure.
Was it EHD, Turner, or was it a winter mortality?
Oh, yeah. The antelope really took a beating last year.
Yeah, it might have been the winter, because I was talking to the guys out at High Mountain out at Riverton, Wyoming, and they said that their deer and their antelope just got hammered from the winter. Yeah.
We didn't see that too much.
Well, that's good.
That's Montana, but out in eastern Montana, the antelope really, really took a beating.
Yeah.
I think I was lucky enough to draw a tag this year because I think they really didn't allocate close to as many tags.
Yeah, I think they had EHD the year before. I'm telling you, Turner, it's all starting to run together for me. I got to start. Yeah.
All the acronyms.
Huh?
All the acronyms.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Well, no, the EHD and the hemorrhagic diseases, it's just, I can't remember what happens when. I had somebody come over yesterday, and it's like, man, what did I do with that? I had something put away for them, and I couldn't find them, and I got to start either getting an assistant or writing stuff down. It's crazy. So what's when you're out there when your area, how's the grizzly bear population? Pretty good?
I would say very healthy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We did a hunt, a 7-day hunt in the Gravelly Mountains, which is a pretty big mountain range, last year. And in 2 days, we ran into 4 bears.
I was telling everybody that a lot of the bears, especially up in Alaska, they're getting habitualized when they hear the rifles go off. The bears come in investigating, and they know that they can get an easy meal. That's becoming an issue.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, and I don't think it's quite there with Montana. I think that we could talk for a long time about the grizzly bear population here.
Yeah.
and I'm glad they're here, but I think they do need some management. But,
Well,
really, my perspective. I mean, I was a guide in the Taylor Fork, which is a very high populated grizzly bear area. I've been told it's the highest in the continental United States, but I ran into a lot of grizzly bears. But this year was a little different. I ran into a sound cubs at like 40 yards, and it kind of changed my perspective of grizzly bears. I mean, man, a lot of people walk around the elk woods like there are monsters hunting them, and kind of fearful in that way. But in reality, man, they don't want anything to do with you. They just want to live their lives. And if you run into them and they see a way out, they're going to take it. And they're really only going to come at you if they feel cornered, especially like a sow and cubs. If they don't see a way out except for through you, then they're going to come at you. And every now and then you do run into an aggressive boar. But it's I think they're pretty different than the perception.
Well, I'm not trying to make them out to be monsters. It's just like sharks. When you go swimming in the ocean, you're in their environment. I'm just saying, you need to be prepared or take that. I mean, because if I'm looking at a thing on my notes right now, they said between 2000 and 2015 there were 21 fatal grizzly bear attacks across the U.S. And I mean, a lot of this stuff you don't hear in the news, Turner. So
yep, wild to me too, and I don't know. I mean, we could go on and on about the reason that is, but
about what'd you say? I missed you. What'd you say?
I'm saying we could go on and on about the reason why they're.
Well, I think most of it. I think some of them are what you just said. I mean, you get people that get between the sow and the cubs, and it's a defensive thing. I'm not saying they're out there feeding on humans. But I do know that just talking from some guide buddies in Alaska and stuff, that the bears are becoming. There's some bears out there to know that that's an easy meal when they hear those rifles go off.
The dinner bells.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could speak to that. I unfortunately have not made it up to Alaska yet, but it's very, very high on my bucket list. I'm very curious to see differences between not only just the inland grizzly bear and the coastal brown bear, but just the differences between the bear behavior and habitat up there.
Yeah, there was a lady in Yellowstone that got mauled to death a month or two ago. She was she was just out hiking and she got mauled.
She was that's a really sad story, man. In that area, there's usually one or two attacks a year. In the West Yellowstone area, that was kind of a sweet lady who was just on this stroll that she does behind her house about every morning, and that morning she forgot to take bear spray, and it happened.
Yeah. Do you carry a handgun for protection when you go out?
I don't, man. I've kind of gone back and forth on this idea.
Yeah.
And, I see a lot of people carrying handguns, and there's a lot of different ways to do things. But my personal thought process on this, and there are a lot of different thought processes on this, but my personal one is that if you get charged, it's going to happen in the blink of an eye, and I'm not confident in myself enough, especially with a large gun. Draw it. If it's a revolver, cock it, take aim, and fire once, maybe twice, and hit that bear. There's certainly an argument that the gunshot would scare it away. Certainly an argument, well, that's better than bear spray, especially if the wind is blowing to you. But bear spray is like a shotgun blast. It has a very wide radius, and it's very quick and easy to get to. So that's kind of what I carry, and I don't carry both because I don't want to have to make that decision. I just want to be able to grab something real quick and deploy it.
Well, no, that makes sense. Have you seen the footage of when Fred was in Alaska and they were floating the river and that sow charged him, and the guy he just had enough time. He didn't shoot the bear, but he shot into the water and it stopped her from coming any farther. But have you seen that footage?
I sure did, and that kind of contradicts what I was saying on a way out.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I would have had to change my shorts on that one.
Oh, me too. Fred is a hell of a hunter, and he's got balls of steel. He's done some amazing things.
Yeah.
In the world. And I mean, man, bottom line is if you spend enough time in grizzly country, something like that is going to happen. You just got to be ready.
Yeah, see, I've been around bears. I've shot 9 bears with my bow, but I've never been around grizzlies. So they're just a different bear. And a lot of them are like what you're saying. They just want to live. They're just out there doing their natural thing, and you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. But it's just you never know what's going to happen. I bought a 44. I'm going to be going out to Idaho or Olympia, Washington, maybe next year. So I went ahead and I bought a 40. I've been looking for a revolver for over. Man, Turner, you can't hardly find them. They're hard to find.
44 revolvers, really?
Yeah, I've been looking for a Smith & Wesson 629 44 4-inch barrel. It took me over a year to get one in.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the other year I kind of had the opposite problem. I was looking at, I'm blanking on the cartridge name. It starts with a .3, I believe. It's a real heavy cartridge that comes in a semi-automatic, and it's really popular.
Oh, like a 10 millimeter?
10 millimeter. That's it. Not
yep.
10 millimeter. And the guns were easy to find, but you couldn't find any ammo, so I didn't end up purchasing it.
Yeah, I was going back and forth between a 10 mil and a revolver. I just think a revolver is an idiot-proof gun. You don't have to worry about that gun jamming, or you don't, did you rack a slide in or not, or slide, rack a round in, and and I don't know if you know who Diamond D Outdoors are. The guy Mike Beavers up in Alaska. He makes those really good.
I'm not familiar.
They're a really good chest holster that you wear across your chest, and it's. I talked to him, and he does a lot of fly fishing, and he says, Dan, I'm around grizzly bears all the time, but that's if you got it right on your chest, Turner, it's right there. You don't have to go reaching for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. That's a good option.
Yeah,
I mean, it's right there, and it's available, and if you're practice with that gun and comfortable with that gun, and go for it. There's a lot of different ways to keep yourself safe out there.
Well, I'm a good shot, Turner. I can hit an elephant at 5 yards every time.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, hey, how many times have you been elk hunting in your career?
It depends on what you define as elk hunting, because
I've
probably been on like.
Yeah, how many elk hunts you been on? You don't have to tell me how many you've actually tagged. Just how many times have you been out elk hunting?
Like days?
Well, no, I mean you've been out 50 times, 100 times. I've been in 33 years of bow hunting. I've been on 10 elk hunts.
Maybe like closer to 40 or 50. Maybe.
I'm very jealous. I don't know. Of all the things that I've hunted in my life, and over, doing the TV show for 20 years and doing the radio stuff for 26, of all the things I've gotten the opportunity to travel and hunt, there's just something about those elk. To be sitting up on a mountain and you hear those cow calling,
oh yeah,
and then just hear them talking, and then you hear that but screaming behind you. That's just magic, man.
They're a fascinating animal, man. They're a fascinating animal, and it's one of those things. Like, I'm also a big fisherman, and for those familiar with saltwater fishing, it's really similar to like tarpon fishing, or permit or bonefish fishing, where you think you got them figured out, then they'll do something, and you just feel like you don't know anything about them, and they can be. Either very plentiful and everywhere you look there's elk, or they can be like ghosts, man, just depending on the weather, the moon phase, the amount of rainfall in the year, the pressure if you're hunting public land. But they're an amazing and fascinating animal, and it really doesn't hurt that they taste great. I'm lucky enough that my wife just loves eating elk, so whenever I don't get elk,
one of the best meals I ever had. I was in Montrose, Colorado, elk hunting, and we got a cow elk, and we had backstraps up on the mountain. And I'm telling you, Turner, that was one of the best meals I've ever had in my life.
I got fun about backstraps on the mountain. So I was guiding over here in a wilderness area, and we killed this elk. We brought it back, and we had this cook who had never really spent much time hunting, and so we got to quarter it up and take the back straps off, and take the rib meat out, take the neck meat out, because we're back there about 10 miles. And so we finally get back to camp, and we're like, hey, cook, forget her name, she was a sweet gal though. Why don't you cook us up some back straps so we can celebrate a little bit? We had a little bit of whiskey and beer and everything. So she cooks this meat up, and we get it, and we sit down to eat it, and it's like chewy as hell. And we, the head guy, who's really just a legend in the area, he's like 60 years old and killed more elk than his age. And he's like, man, this is the worst backstrap I've ever had in my life. It turns out the sweet gal cooked up neck meat for us, just right on the grill.
Oh, the neck meat. I like neck meat though. I mean, but it's not a backstrap by any means. But neck meat's not bad.
Oh, it's great in a roast, but boy, is it tough if you just throw it on the grill.
yeah. It's definitely not a choice cut strap, is it?
No, it's not. Or I think we were expecting tenderloin, but what's strange about tenderloin, man, is I've had a couple meals that the meat was still warm right off the mountain from elk, and I've had some that were just outstanding, and I've had some that just weren't that great. And I think, for whatever reason, I don't understand why, but if you freeze elk meat, it will taste 10 times better than if it's fresh, for whatever reason. Or at least that's my personal preference. I think it's like more tender, the taste is more flavorful, and I don't know why. But,
maybe it ages. Maybe it's just aged a little bit more, but
Yeah, aged. I find that the heart meat is really good fresh, though. I've never had a bad heart meal.
Yeah.
Not frozen.
Yeah, that's crazy. Turner, hang on. I got to take a real quick break. We'll be right back with Turner Rowland on 1350 ESPN.
OnX Hunt helps hunters be more successful in the field each season, with maps of all public and private land and a fully functional GPS without service.
That's Smeltzer, man.
By over 6 million users, has just released a bunch of new features to help you on your next hunt. New aerial imagery options like Leap Off, recent imagery updated every 2 weeks with historic look back, and imagery on demand. On top of that, OnX is reinventing the trail camera market by
Man, is it almost 8:30 already?
Yeah.
This show flies by.
Organize and analyze your photos.
Way too
now
fast.
view your maps in Dash when driving to your next hunting location. These are just a few of the many updates OnX has for this hunting season. Try OnX Hunt free for 7 days or go to onxmaps.com/hunt and use code X for 20% off your new OnX Hunt membership. Try OnX Hunt free for 7 days or go to onxmaps.com/hunt and use code X for 20% off your new OnX Hunt membership.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and a little thing I love.
Morning, Chris. That's all right, buddy. 30-pound Brittany stole my ice cream last night. That's funny, Richard.
On the Chick-fil-A app today. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their
I know how you feel, man. That 100-pound black lab of mine, he's a mooch.
On over to the Lollipop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard.
I had to fight tooth and nail. I had a maple bacon donut, Richard, and that dog went nuts. I had to fight him off, man. It was worse than a grizzly.
Patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lollipop and Ankeny. Harley and his crew can help you pick out the
Pete brought some daylight donuts over. One of them maple long johns, and it had like 3 strips of bacon on it. I'm sitting there going, well, I've never seen a donut with bacon on it. And I took a bite of it, and I said, I can understand why it's on there now. That was an amazing donut, man, I'm telling you. Bacon, and then the dog. Whoa. That's not chocolate. I want it.
It's mine.
That dog is mine. Boy, he's a pain in the rear. He didn't want to come in this morning. He went, come on, Raven, I got to go. No, I'm not going in. I'm staying right here. Yeah. He gets mad when I leave him. Yeah, and then he went outside last night. He had to, like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Well, he wouldn't go to the bathroom. He wouldn't pee. So he come back in. Well, he wanted his treat. And I said, you didn't go pee. I'm not giving you a treat. That dog got mad at me, and he went in his kennel. He's a powder. I got a powder.
Why not shoot for a college program?
That dog cracks me up.
All-Americans and has a winning
Gosh, he's a mess, man.
national champion. Grandview Shooting Sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms,
Well, if I'm not getting a treat, I'm just gonna go sleep in my kennel. Heck with you.
Yeah.
You mangy human.
Mangy.
For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
How dare you?
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important.
They are the best, buddy.
Your home is the right temperature.
Morning, Skippy P. I just talked about you. Morning, Fishing Dave.
287-6000 to schedule a
Yeah, Richard, when he goes, that's gonna kill me. I took Muzzy when Muzzy died. That hit me really hard. This one's gonna mess me up a little bit. That dog's gotten inside my heart too much. I guess because I'm getting older. He's like my kid, you know. And Muzzy was too. I love Muzzy, man. My yellow lab. It's just not fair that they're only here for 10, 11 years. You know, if you get that, you're so blessed, and it just goes by way too quick. That's about the best gift God ever gave us was a dog. Right? They're an angel, man.
If you're an archer,
I've never seen unconditional love like that in my life, except for a dog.
send that arrow to where
Maybe
it
my
needs to go.
horse. My horse loved me pretty much.
Especially true when it comes to gear
Yeah, that horse used to follow me everywhere.
USA and feature
But that dog, man.
quiet and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely
Yeah,
well, whether you're in the tree
I
stand
cry every time, boy. You don't want to be around. I'm like a big baby.
you need to check out.
It's
Gearhead
tough.
bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech
To
available
be fair,
out
you
there.
cry about a
Gearhead
lot of
shoots for 100%.
I do cry a lot of things. I cry because I have to work with Andrew all. I just cry because it's like, how many times do I have to tell him to show up? And then he doesn't show up when he's supposed to.
I do
like Archery Field and Sports in Altoona,
I
Iowa. or
do
go
too.
online
I sat there and waited for an hour Wednesday. Somebody was supposed to be there.
You can't take me to the stakes for that.
gearheadarchery.com
One time.
or locally.
Did you hear that one time? I'm gonna scoot over because lightning's gonna hit over there.
Outdoors Dan on 1350.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Skippy Peterson from Gearhead Archery is watching us this morning. Good morning, Skippy. Richard, my fishing buddy, Fishing Dave's on there. Chris DeMont up in New Jersey is watching. Chris, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Donut Pete's doing good. Roger in New York's watching. Good morning, Roger. Everybody's on there. Losing a dog and a big fish is when I cry the most. Richard, I amen on that one, buddy. My guest is Turner Rowland, and we're talking a little bit about the out west. Man, I was thinking about hunts. I'll be 60 next year, Turner, and I'm Larry McCoy. You know that Larry Mack guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there going, I've only got a few more years probably to do this on TV. And I said, I want to try and work on I want to get a caribou and a moose still. That's my two that I really want to get. It's getting harder and harder for people to plan hunts though. Stuff's getting expensive. I don't know where I would do a do-it-yourself caribou hunt at. Or you get out there in Idaho and upper northern Montana, there's a lot of moose running around up there, isn't there?
Yeah, there are. I believe they're pronounced Shiras or Shira.
Yeah,
no biology.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You got the subspecies correctly.
Yep, and the tags are really coveted. But man, if you draw a tag, let me know because I got quite a few spots I can take you where.
Well, how long does it take you to draw one of them tags, Turner?
For a resident, maybe 20 years.
How about a non-resident?
Ooh, I don't know.
30. Well, see, I won't even be alive by then.
I'm hoping I will be.
Yeah, well, you're young yet. I'll be. Can you imagine? There's going to be a time where all you guys are going to be in your 60s and 50s and saying, "Boy, I sure miss that outdoors, Dan. That boy wasn't right, but he was always fun on the weekends."
Yeah, it's a shame it takes so long to draw those tags, man. My wife and I are we just got married and we're starting to talk about kids. And the minute my kid is born, boy or girl, interested in hunting or not, I'm starting to buy those bonus points in the western states and lifetime hunting and fishing licenses. So they'll get an opportunity maybe when they're 25 to hunt a bighorn sheep or a goat or a moose or bison or whatever they want.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, how's Waypoint TV doing? You guys seem like you're rocking and rolling.
Oh, man, Waypoint is just outstanding. We've experienced so much growth in this past year. From 2022 to 2023, we've done some incredible things. We've increased our session duration time on our channels by 65%, which is really amazing. All the cord cutters keep on pouring in. Last year or 2 years ago was the first time that streaming actually outperformed cable, which was a really big deal for us.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Waypoint TV is one of the leaders in streaming. Is one of the leading streaming platforms for fishing and hunting content, and it's all free. So we really pride ourselves on providing high quality fishing and hunting content, all for free. We're available on Samsung TV, Vizio, LG, Pluto, Tubi, Sling, Plex, Zumo, Local Now, and Fubo. All of those are either, right available on your Samsung or LG device when you click, you buy a TV in the last 5 years, you click Live TV over Wi-Fi, and bam, you got us. You can download our app, go to our website. We're doing some really, really amazing things. We're launching a new season of the Raven Project, too. With Randy Birdsong, they have a new piece of property in Oklahoma that I know you know a lot about. They're prepping for deer season. New episodes of the Raven Project air Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time during Waypoint TV's Buck Beaver block. These blocks that we do are very exciting. We have a bow hunting blitz block, October 2nd through the 14th, presented by Bear Archery, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday afternoons. It's going to be nonstop bow hunting content, including some Fred Bear content, which is we're really honored to be able to air that content for such a historical figure. And then we launched our first original series, too, which was a real big deal for us, called The Real American Road Trip. It's about fishing, food, culture, and the ultimate outdoor lifestyle. It's a real interesting show. It's probably about 30 to 40% fishing. And the rest is the host, Danny, who's a North Georgia native and extremely charismatic and likable. Going around town and meeting people, meeting interesting people, going to breweries, and cooking food. It's actually kind of more of a travel channel vibe than a fishing show, which I think is really, so far, it's been very well received from our audience. And you can watch that new episode every Monday, 9 p.m. and 9:30 Eastern Time during our Mission Adventure Monday block.
Well, when you really want to get into the A game, you let me know, because I'm about ready to start a new show called The Grumpy Old Men Outdoors.
Is that really the name?
It's either going to be that or the Octogenarian Outdoors Hunters. That's like 80-year-olds. I got to look at something for the future, Turner. I mean, old guys outdoors, something.
The Grumpy Old Men Outdoors. I like that.
Yeah. Hey, come. And then all the people that watch the show, we're going to call them honorary grumps.
That's great, man. An old grump taught me how to hunt, my old granddad.
Yeah.
And I got a special place in my heart for old grumps.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, I love your dad's show on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Thanks for letting us air that as part of our schedule. It's a great show. Please tell your dad I said that and tell him I said hi.
Yes, sir. I will.
And we just appreciate the partnership with you guys. So thank you for everything.
Thank you, Dan. It's always a pleasure, coming on here and talk about hunting and Waypoint and kind of shooting the breeze. And I'll do it anytime you want.
Yeah, we'll get you back on again before the holidays. Hey, let me know how your hunting's going, though. Send me some pics and stuff, okay?
All right, I will. Hopefully I'll have some animals on the ground this year to shoot you.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I got to go put up with McCoy for 3 months, so yeehaw.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, Turner. Thank you, buddy. Where's the best place for him to find information about Waypoint?
So if you want to see all the ways to watch, a real simple way is just to go to waypointtv.com. There's a ways to watch section. If you have a smart TV, chances are we're already on there. And if not, simply download an app like Pluto. You can go to waypointtv.com, scroll down, and it'll tell all of the channels that we're on. So a lot of our viewership comes from fast channels. For those that don't know what a fast channel is, it's just free ad-supported television all over Wi-Fi. A lot of cord cutters or people that are no longer cable consumers, that's their primary way of watching TV.
Yeah, I got rid of mine. I've been streaming stuff for 3 years now. I love it.
Yes, it's amazing. And now you have cord nevers.
Yeah.
So the younger generation, cord never is someone who's never going to cable and only streaming, so they never have to pay for it, which is a kind of interesting demographic and something that we've kind of taken the reins on bringing over. And
yeah, I just got tired of it was like $160 a month, and it's like, this is ridiculous. I don't even watch this thing that much, and I think it's a good way to go for sure, Turner.
Well, if you don't watch live sports, I know there's so many football fans out, and I'm sure you have a ton listening. But if you don't watch live sports, it's a no-brainer. If you do, they've kind of really held on to that as like the last straw for cable.
I buy YouTube. I buy YouTube TV, and I can watch all my football, and it's like $75 a month.
Oh, can you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could watch football games.
Yeah, I get all my local channels, and I get the NFL Network, so I got all the football stuff. So and I'm paying half of what I did with satellite.
Well, I love watching football because that means I've killed something.
Yeah, the exact. Yeah, I just watch it I watch it on my phone in the stand while I'm waiting on a big buck to come by.
There you go. I'll keep up with the scores, but don't let myself watch football.
Well, I have to because we got a radio fantasy football league, so I got to keep these guys in line. So
there you go.
Turner, we'll talk to you.
Worst fantasy football player.
Well, I got another one producing a show right over here. His name's Andrew, so don't feel by yourself.
Keep talking.
Keep talking. Hey, you be good, Turner. We'll talk to you soon, and good luck this fall, buddy.
Hey, thank you so much, Dan. Good luck to you as well.
Thank you, pal. There he goes, Turner Rowland, Waypoint TV. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. He goes, I'm the world's worst fantasy football player. And I said, well, yeah. Oh, you heard him? Yeah, doggy.
I don't think the worst takes home the trophy.
Huh? Well, we all let you win because you were having a bad year. I told everybody just let him win. Just let him win one. Now we're going to just put it on him.
They went to work designing.
Respect the commish, buddy. Respect the commish.
I can just see you searching up that shirt.
If you need help getting your message
I
out,
need to be seen.
I saw that online. I said, I have to buy that.
pick up the phone and call Josh at 515-292-6466. That's 515-292-6466. Or go
Richard, that would be a good show. I like that.
and start planning your campaign.
Richard's going to start doing podcasts. I want to hear that, Richard.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet?
Man, I would love to go to Montana this year. I want to go fly fish Montana. That's another thing I want to do. Get out there on the Black River.
It has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A pet stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired
I'd like to get into some big old trout. That'd be kind of fun.
keep your pet out of areas in your home. The pet stop system is under.
I don't know if I'm going to make Alaska or not, man. 15 years ago, that was my goal. I wanted to get to Alaska.
You can customize the pet stop system to help
Just wanted to do it.
playtime and stay safe at the same time. For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great, call 515-975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
And Troy, you said?
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own.
Yeah, well, of course. I'll definitely pass that on. Can I get your last name again,
The
Troy?
sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives. including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes,
there you
and
go.
even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpener is assembled in the
Get to
U.S.
go to the fair Tuesday and film with cookies.
Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp
That's going to be fun. Speedy at the fair.
Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpeners, or the Work Sharp Guided Field Sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at
There's no telling what Speed's up to. He's all over that fair. He's like the ambassador for the
Going
fair.
fishing is something we look forward to all week. We all want to be better at it and use the best gear available. Gear that will help us feel the bite better and give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trika casting performance will give you up to 26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trika knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast
There you
longer.
go, Dave.
You feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trika rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no questions asked guarantee. Trika rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trika rods at Trika.com. That's TRIKA.com.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years.
I'll tell you later.
Nancy are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton of deer.
At Milo, that honey barbecue snack sticks they do at Milo are good. That's like candy. Oh.
Check them out today or just give them a call at 641-942-6231. And you're on your way to some great eating.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that
This last
protecting
one.
your family's financial future is a priority, and life
a long
insurance
break.
is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most. If you were
Supposed to be 5-minute breaks. Are they not doing that?
more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
Well, we'll have a couple leaving at the end of the year.
6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year?
Always.
Place to help you start looking for that new travel partner.
Always looking for a new RV. You know those little RVs? I don't know what it is, man. I used to want like a 20, 25-foot RV. These little RVs about the size of your car, I'm really kind of warming up to them. I don't know what it is, but I'm sitting there. I was talking to Jenny about that the other day. It's like, you know, the more I keep thinking about that, those things, I got to see if Zach and Denise are going to carry some of them because, man, that'd save you a ton on gas, and it'd be nice. I mean, all you really need a camper for is to sleep, right? But those things have kitchens and everything. I mean, they're crazy, and they go off road. I had it. You're gonna love. I had a dream the other night. I woke up like at 2:30 in the morning, and we bought a tiny house, A-frame house, like 800 square feet. And Jenny goes, "Are you nuts? We'd kill each other." Be kind of cool. Have an A-frame. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. All right, I got a lot of stuff to get in here to 15 minutes, so let me get going on this. Herman's Fine Jewelers, 2900 University, West Des Moines. If you're looking for something special, you got a wedding coming up, engagement, birthday, anniversary, whatever, head over there to 2900 University Avenue and go check out Donnie and Frank at Herman's Fine Jewelers. It's a family-ran business. They've been helping people for over 44 years. They got over 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. I had my elk tooth off my bull elk I got. I had them make a nice cross out of that, which is, I love it. It's I'll wear that till the day I die, and then I'll give it to my kids. But I'm just telling you, it's just they can do some great stuff, and they are really, really nice people. 222-2600. If you got stuff you're not using anymore and you need a new fishing rod or some hunting boots or whatever, take your stuff over to Herman's. Chances are you're going to get way more for your money than you will going to someone that's not been ingrained in the community for that long. Herman's Fine Jewelers, that's where I go. I would tell them the outdoor guys sent you. And let's see, I told you about August 19th. I told you about the Cubs Day. Andrew and I will be at the Cubs next week. September 16th and 17th is the Iowa All-Bridge Jeep Show in Cambridge, Iowa. I already told you about that. Saturday, September 30th, it's going to be the 15th Annual Mentor Youth Waterfowl Hunt out at Chautauqua, Greenbelt, Maxwell, Iowa kids. 12 to 15 hunters must have a safety course done. If you want more information about that, give them a call at 323-5300, 323-5300, and they will get you on there. We are going to do a kids deer mount contest courtesy of Jones Brothers Taxidermy. And if when deer season gets in here, we'll get a little bit closer and I'll tell you how to enter your kids to win that free deer mount from Dave and Harv over at Jones Brothers. So we're definitely going to give a deer mount away this year. All right, Smokin' Joe was busy saving customers, so I'll just do my annual or my regular Smokin' Joe concept. Joe, hey, what's up going over there at the Rock at Ora Labor Road in Ankeny?
Well, Dan, I'm so glad you called. I got people all lined up over here at the dealership. We got a ton of inventory in stock. We got special rebates. We got special deals. You're going to get more for your money over here at Carl Chevrolet. Come on over there. Bring your dog. I'll give him a Scooby snack. And we'll make sure that you get the deal that you've always wanted. Right here, just ask for Smokin' Joe Smeltzer. Right, Scoob? All right. That's right. Special deals going on every day at Carl Chevrolet.
Was that a Yoda Scooby-Doo?
I don't know. It actually hurt to do that, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Oh, Dan, I forgot to tell you, don't forget about the Quick Lane. It's open and we got great service after the sale.
Extra oomph at the end got me.
The what?
The extra oomph at the end
At
got me.
sale.
Carl Chevrolet, Smokin' Joe Smeltzer. Go see him. Oh, that hurt. All right, I got that. All right, I got that lantern to give away. 244-1350. 244-1350. This beautiful lantern, 240 minute burn time. Fozzie Bear. Jenny said Fozzie Bear. Fozzie Bear is more like waka waka waka.
Hey, Kermit, what you doing?
Waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka.
That's Fozzie Bear. I don't know. It could have been. I don't know.
I think you're right, Jenny. I think you're on the right path here.
Yeah.
Come over and get a truck for me at Carl Chevrolet. I'll throw in a Studebaker.
All right, 244-1350. 244-1350. What mythical creature? Is it mythical? What was in a big historic franchise? Who was this character?
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
If you know who that is, call me 244-1350. Oh, man, I got to quit doing that stuff, man. I can't talk. 244-1350. That's a great lantern. That thing collapses into a flashlight, and when you get to your ground blind, or if you're walking into your stand, you can pull it out to get that green lantern. I'm just telling you, man, that's a good thing. 244-1350. What character did I just do? If you come on, I do that thing all the time. It's easy. I mean, that's probably one of the easiest trivia things I've ever done.
Yeah, can I get your name clear?
I know one thing. That hurts. Speaking of hurting, it's not going to hurt. Going to the dentist. That's right. It's not going to hurt anymore. It's going to be as pleasant as possible. And that's because you're going to go see the fine folks at Advanced Family Dentistry in Ankeny, Iowa. Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi.
Obi-Wan. I knew Obi-Wan.
Is a great dentist over there in Ankeny, and he's also got Dr. Stewart, Dr. Brandt, Dr. Williams, and they'll take great care of you at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. He's my dentist. He's a Jedi. He uses the Force because I'm a big baby when it comes to the dentist. I don't have to be, really, because they take really good care of you. Everybody, from the time you walk through the door to the time you leave, you're going to understand why I say it's just as pleasant of an experience as you can going to the dentist. They really do a great job over there. 964-1490, 964-1490, or check them out anytime at ankanysmiles.com. You get a winner?
Got Corey.
Oh, Corey? All right, go ahead. What's up, Corey?
What's up?
You want to win this lantern?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. What's the answer?
What's the question?
What character did I just do on the radio?
Joe Smeltzer.
No. That Joe's not a character. He's a real person. The character I did was
fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Who is that? Huh?
Yoda.
Yoda. There you go. Ding, ding, ding. Dang, dang, dang. All right, buddy. You got a lantern. Congrats. It's a lantern flashlight, Corey. This thing's 240 lumens. It's really nice. It goes to a spotlight, to a flood beam. They said beam distance on it's 46 feet. I use this when I'm turkey hunting or if I'm doing if I'm ground blind hunting for deer. It's great in the blind, man. It's that green light. They can't see it, so it's nice.
Perfect.
All right, buddy. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you, Corey. We'll call you after the show.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Thank you, buddy. Man, we did good. Wow. I think I got everything in. How about that? What? You got to take another break?
We got a big break left.
Well, we do. I'll be right back on 1350.
Veins are very
You are
important to
hilarious,
your
Dan.
flight
Thank
and
you.
for consistent grouping. Flex
When our
fletch
dog
and
gets
twine
mad and
line
storms off, we call it giving us the tail. That's so funny. Giving us the tail.
30% thinner with a much greater taper than veins out there. This contributes to a dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. Flex Fletch veins also have the capability of reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets or game. This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors.
Flex Fletch 30% lighter than the competition on veins. Did you know that? And they're quieter. Try those Silent Nights or a 3-inch vein. That's what I'm shooting this fall. If you're fletching up for the fall for your arrows, go check out Flex Fletch and Silent Night veins. Or if you like a 2-inch vein, look at the SK2s. Those two choices for hunting are off the charts. And they got some Minnesota company, made in the USA. Good people. Good fine folks over there at Flex Fletch.
Remediation cleaning in Ankeny, Iowa. Jesse has been helping folks get their carpets, upholstery, tile,
Oh,
grouts.
Jenny said that was an office thing. Fozzie Bear.
Richard Remediation and Cleaning.
I used to be able to do Miss Piggy. Kermie.
They offer first responders and military discounts.
Dave is an entertaining at least. Dave, he's entertaining at least. Thank you, Paula. Thanks, Richard.
6921. That's 319-400-6921. Or look them up on Facebook at Richard Remediation and Cleaning. One call cleans it all. Look them up on Facebook at Richard Remediation and Cleaning or call 319-400-6921.
Tacticam has launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera, the #1 selling action camera in the industry. The new Reveal by Tacticam will change the way you scout forever. Not only
I missed the Muppet Show. That was a fun show. Animal was my favorite. Animal.
When checking cameras in the field.
Yeah. He always cracks me up.
You can receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field. The Reveal offers half-second trigger speeds. Detects game from up to 96 feet away.
Another show in the books.
Wireless modules. Verizon and AT&T plans.
Radio mediocrity done best. Right here.
Night illumination and data plans starting as low as $5 a month. The Reveal's world-class app allows you to
Your shows are all very informative and fun. You know I'm here every Saturday for you. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you, Richard. That's very kind of you. The two old guys on the balcony were my favorite. Yeah, they were funny. I relate to those guys now, actually.
For more info.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop
Sportsman's Warehouse.
That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping
I
gear
didn't know you were
that
coming
will
over.
make any
You never show up anyway.
I'm setting my.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Probably need to be there at 4 if we're gonna do. I gotta see who my guest is. Just get a hold of me Monday. Get a hold of me Monday because I gotta see who the guest is because I'm gonna have to send them a link, right?
Yep.
A link. Hey, do you want me to start having the guests on the screen on these live streams? Do you want? Give me a thumbs up if you want us to do that. Because I don't have a problem with that. It doesn't have to be all me all the time. Trust me, I just don't know how to. Andrew's showing me how to do that. So this new software we got, we're able to put the right here in the corner or over here. I can have a split screen. So if you want us to start having the guest on, just let me know, will you? Give me a thumbs up. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Final segment brought to you by the fine folks at the Grumpy Old Men Outdoor Stores. Coming soon by Outdoors Dan. That would be pretty cool. All right, so we're going to start trying to do a new feature on our live streams. We live stream to the Outdoor Call Radio app page on Facebook. And so I can, and actually that's nice because you can message me live during the show. It's in real time. So like Fish and Dave just gave me a thumbs up, and Richard said that would be good. I think what I'm going to start doing is having the guest on with me in it like a split screen or a corner screen, and then we'll put that on the Facebook page afterwards. So if you want to see who we're talking to, what they look like and stuff, yeah, listen, we want to make these as fun and interactive for you as possible. So we'll start doing that. So it looks like I got a few thumbs up. Everybody said that would be good. So the two old guys in a balcony. Fish and Dave like the two old guys on the Muppet Show. So the new Dracula movie's out. You know how much I love Dracula. And I talked to my buddy who does movie reviews. And I'm not going to say any. He said the movie was really, really good. But he didn't like how it ended. And that really bums me out because I was kind of looking forward to this all year. Because it's about the time if you read the book Dracula, it's about the Dementor. Is it Dementor?
I think you're onto that. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? That's not Dementor. Is it Demeter? Demeter. It's one or the other.
I put money in Demeter all the time.
Yeah. In Demeter. Bum. That was actually pretty good. It's about when he's going across the ocean. And I don't want to give it away, but that's all. The whole movie's about about what happens, and but I don't think they stayed faithful to the book. So I don't know.
It's really hard.
See, I don't like it when they do that. Like Jaws. In Jaws, in the book, Jenny and I were watching Jaws last night. In the book, Hooper dies in the book. The shark gets him in the cage. But the reason they didn't do that in the movie is because, and I don't know if a lot of you all know this or not. See, I'm a wealth of useful knowledge. When they were filming the movie in '75, they had little people in these little miniature cages to make the real sharks look bigger when they went and filmed them. And they had a giant 16-foot shark come in, but it looked like it was a 25-footer with the little person in the cage. And it rolled and it broke the cage up, and they showed the little person swimming out, and they said that was such good footage, they rewrote the script to have Hooper live. That's why Hooper didn't die in the movie. But I don't like it. I think they should stay to the book, because books are always better than the movies anyway. So,
yeah,
they really are.
They give more detail, that's for sure.
I think so. All right, we're out of here. Congrats to all the winners. Thanks for everybody that watched us on Facebook Live today. Thanks for Imperial RV helping us do the live stream. And thank you for being part of our weekend here on 1350 ESPN. We'll see you on Wednesday on the app and on Facebook. If you need anything else in between there, just hit me up on social media or shoot me an email on the outdoorcallradio.com. Until next time, God bless you and have a great weekend, everybody. Bye! Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. I'll see you soon.